Okay, so hello everybody. This is Samuel Young. So I honestly sort of heard of these back in I think it was like 2026 I think, when they were barely starting to get known. Like I think a YouTube channel was saying that these quote unquote like glass straws were being used. Like I think back then when TikTok was around, um I I think they would say that like that like that like a a scrunchy girl, right? If I'm not mistaken by the term, were like these what's this term for for like a for like a teenage girl that would have like a bunch of like scrunchies like on her wrist of her like arms, or like her hand was like below it. And I don't know if back then they would use like glass straws, or it was the metal straws that they would use, I think. I don't know. It was one of those like terms where like they had like one of those like scrunchies on either their wrist, or like their hair to make like a bun or something, I think. I don't know. But basically, this was a news report from like Inside Edition saying that like a glass straw sent a like woman to the hospital, apparently, because apparently the glass straw like broke. Like, dude, if these are risky to like use, then how come they don't like take them off the store shelves yet then? Cause at this point, I don't get it. I really don't get it. Seriously.
Glass straw warning. People love a glass straw, especially around the holidays. They look trendy and are good for the environment. But this woman is issuing a warning. She ended up in the hospital after she says she swallowed a piece of glass from her straw. She spoke with Allison Hall. Glass straws are super popular during the holidays. Now this woman has a warning.
Don't use glass straws.
Brianne O'Brien ended up in the emergency room after she says she drank from a glass straw.
It broke.
One night I was just chugging the last of my water and I felt something go down my throat.
Yeah, so basically this is what's happening basically. Um there have been I think there have been many people saying that the glass straws can like break very easily, due to the fact that since glass is like very like fragile and very easy to like break, unless you know it's like bulletproof glass. But regular glass, yeah, it can break very easily. I mean, like, dude, making glass straws was honestly, in my own like view, like a bad idea. I mean, why buy something that can break so easily that it can, no joke, um possibly cut the inside of like your throat. Like, you can literally get a cut in inside of like, you know, your throat, your like veins, or possibly inside your chest. And trust me, it is so risky and so dumb to come up with this idea. Like, glass straws are not meant to be a thing. Like, I literally heard of them trends that happened like in like 2010, back in like 2012 or 13 or 14, or even like 15, I think. And and now with the devious like lick trend, and the what else? And the trends that are like on TikTok that are also dangerous to look up are gonna just be adding more to that stupid trend list. Cause dude, a glass straw can literally like at this point kill you by the words that's coming out of this woman that's saying not to ever like buy them, or even like ever use them like at all.
And I was like, what is that? And so I pulled out my straw and I saw that a chunk was missing on the end.
Oh, so you actually sucked up the glass shard through the straw?
Yes.
Brienne needed a CAT scan on her stomach where doctors saw the chunk of glass from her straw. They performed an endoscopy to retrieve the glass, but it had already moved out of her stomach.
They said it had already went past the most dangerous parts. It most likely would just come out naturally on its own.
The mom of 6 shared this now viral video on social media.
Watched 10 seconds of that video, got up, ran in my kitchen, and opened my drawer to look at my glass straws because I wanted to see if there was a crack in mine too.
Piper Phillips loved glass straws. Now she's tossing them away.
You would never think that something so simple as a glass straw would be a danger to your life.
See, here's the thing, right? I honestly have never bought any like metal or glass straws. Like, I only use plastic ones that I get at fast food restaurants to be safe. I mean, dude, I literally have seen videos of people like trying to drink the glass straws or the metal ones, I think, and like their like boyfriends, partners, or friends are always in the videos just like taking the straws away immediately from their hands, basically meaning that it's sending a message that you shouldn't be using any of those straws, because at this point the only type of safe straw to use is like plastic ones. Because if I hear another type of straw just hit the shelves, I'm just gonna be like, dude, if this sends someone to the hospital or kills them, it's honestly gonna be on them for buying it. Because if you are just doing it for the trend, then you're just making the stupidest mistake of your life at this point.
Even just the tiniest piece of glass could cause a real issue?
If it's a very sharp edge, you can perforate through the walls, meaning you can just create a hole in the walls of the esophagus or your stomach.
I feel so lucky that the damage wasn't worse.
And doctors warn you should never try to break up ice in your cup using your glass straw, because that can cause small pieces of glass.
And since it's almost at the end of the video, this is like very good advice, because I will never in my life buy like a metal straw or a glass one, because if it breaks or if I accidentally bite it, then you'll possibly never hear from me again because of this. So to anybody out there, you may want to hear from your good old pal Samuel Young as to why you shouldn't buy any trendy stuff. Cause dude, I even saw that the Stanley Cups that everybody was going crazy for, like I think it was like last year, was said to have like a high amount of of poisonous amount of lead in it, and I think people were like throwing them out because of that reason. And I'm out here, dude, like, bro, if like another like trendy like object or straw or something like that comes out in stores, I am not buying it. Okay, just hear what's coming out of my lips. I will never buy a dangerous trendy item if it kills me. So no, never. So you'll never hear me review a trendy product, because hell no. Hell no. Anyways, make sure not to buy metal, Stanley, or even glass straws, because if you buy any of those things just to be trendy, you're possibly just gonna end up taking yourself out from this earth. And yeah, anyways, this is Samuel Young, and I am out.